This last match is probably your traditional low table match or mid table match. These teams coming, one from Rundu, one from Karasburg. That's Julinho Sporting from Rundu and Young Brazilians from Karasburg. It is bound to be a very entertaining game with two teams having talented players from both sets. They are actually top of the clash, top of the table, not top of the table material, but they are mid-table material, but good players indeed that they have in both of their teams. Both coaches are excited. Don't forget that the first teams that played here, the likes of Civics, the likes of Blue Waters, the likes of the first match Orlando Pirates as well. All these teams played here today and we brought them live to you. So we are ready to bring to you another live game between, this is the likes of, that's Young Brazilian and Julinho Sporting. So sit back and enjoy the final match of the day, and don't forget to catch us again live tomorrow morning.
Don't hold mics like
Julinho.
The final match from Sam Nujoma Stadium here in Windhoek. Yes, the sun has set and it's all dark. However, the spotlight making sure that we have good view, and the weather has changed quite a bit. We are now having some showers and some wind, but as we know, football is a game of all seasons. So we are coming to you live. That's from the Sam Nujoma Stadium, and it's the final match for today, Namibia Premier Football League. And today's game, we're talking about Young Brazilians all the way from Karasburg versus Julinho Sporting.
Yes, it's the north versus the south. It's the two teams that came through first division and remain in the league. Let's see how Young Brazilians will be presented today. We start with the goalkeeper number 13, Francois Fries. Defense, you have number 5, Randall Thomas, number 19, Quintin van Staden, number 16, Alois Uirap, number 15, Melvin Asep, number 23, Setu Thomas, number 2, Christina Wenstan, number 14, Wayne Esterhazen, number 17, Vincentius Job, number 8, Calvin Kibito, and number 10, Rivet Matros. That's how they will line up for today as the boys from the south.
Okay, and a quick look at Julinho Sporting. We are having number 10, that's Manuel Almeida Francisco, and then we have number 11, Agustinus Tolofelo. So rather it's Tolofelo Hopechap, and then number 3, Eric Almarios Ngaubab, and we also have number 9, Gustav Erens Sikungu Gavo, and we have number 5, which is Samvila Sine Mukutulo, and number 4, it's Dexter Walambita Samwaka, and number 1 rather, which is the goalkeeper Martina Paulus, and number 8, it's Johannes Kabembomba Shifafure, and number 14, Johannes Natakile Bazilu, and number 22, it's Joseph Umdundi Maraperi. And quickly looking at the reserves as well, we have for Julinho Sporting, we have Isaac Titus, number 24, and then also Romeo Charles Hamasuria Hausiku at number 18, and also number 29, it's Laurentino Texeiro Wanga. And there's another reserve whose name is Jesse Gavura Nyanyemba at number 7, and also number 20, it's Lionel Henrico Roy, and at number 17, it's Zanzwaka Sean Shioka, and also number 27, it's Ratorovantu Rundu, and number 16, it's Ephraim Tukukeni Joseph. These are the reserves. That's for Julinho Sporting. And on the coaching, the technical side, Nelson Luis as the head coach, assisted by William Chilufa.
Yes, if we look at Young Brazilians, We have the following players on the reserve. You have your number 24 Bonifacius Klassen, number 26 Senso Chimon, number 7 then you have your number 12 Enrico Christians, then you have your number 18 Sylvester Dosh, then you have your Granval, number 11 Granval Albertus Martin, number 7 is number 9 is Benjamin Nicholas Fransman, number 32 Melvin Isaacs, number 7 Janjis Jacobs Fries, that is, and then you have your number 20 Charles Turicho, that is your reserves on the side of the team from the south. Young Brazilians, it's coached by Master T. Julius. It's a long-coming coach with them, with assisted by E. Christians. That's how they will learn up for today.
And the teams, they are on the pitch, and as we mentioned, it's dripping. So all the players have to do is they need to jump around to keep warm, because it's quite windy as well and could be a bit chilly. It's the 17th of April. This time around already we are getting closer to winter, so it's quite a chilly evening. Nonetheless, this is the kick-off, and also in Marienthal.
The first half of the game between Young Africans and Black Africa was, Young African was leading 1-0. We'll see how far they are in the second half, and they share also the information with all our viewers.
Certainly. So we are now waiting. The toss is almost over. The team pitches are done. The team pitches are now kicking off. So Julinho will be playing in white and green, whereas young Brazilians will be all red. These are the guys all the way from Karasburg.
Yes,
Karas.
They are coming from the far south. Although the rain is coming down, the players look ready to present their region.
Yes, whereas Julinho, they are coming from Rundu, and Rundu is the capital of Gwavanko East region in northern Namibia. So that's it. The two captains, they are now with the match officials to throw the toss, and once the toss is deciding which team will kick off first, and after that we will then proceed. And these visuals, you are currently receiving them via Namibian Sun newspaper, courtesy of NMH, and these are the Namibia Premier Football League matches. So this is the first weekend today, history, and it will mark the kick-off that's of football in Namibia officially.
Yes, the 17th of April 2021 will come as a blessing to the players. They were the hardest hit by the absence of football in the country. But yes, now the football is here, and we could see how ready they are. There were no cramps, no laziness from any player. So we could see players are ready to go. Let's see what the north, the far north, and the south, far south will offer to us. The teams are still second half. If you look at the second half, has started in the south. Young Africans still leading 1-0 against Black Africa. So they have also started now for the second half.
Certainly. All right, so now the teams are on the pitch. Anytime soon it will be kick off. It's 7:08. That's the time here in Namibia. And as we mentioned, the weather has changed totally. A different weather. We're talking about 18 degrees in Windhoek, and it's partly cloudy and a lot of showers. So it's a lot of praying, it's a lot of warming up. So we're getting ready for some spectacular football action. So let's see what these two teams will deliver now, as we are now presenting you the final match for the day.
Yes, let's see whether the players have the right boots on. It's raining now.
Certainly. Yep, it's the very first start of football, and played in a very, very different condition, but it's good. So here we go. The game has kicked off, and Currently, ladies and gentlemen, it is Young Brazilians 0 and Julinho 0.
Yes, Julinho is in charge. Let's see how best they can take us through. It is raining. Young Brazilians from Karasberg and Julinho from Rundu. It's 0-0. That's how the game has started now.
Certainly, and as we all have been quite acquainted with the previous matches, it's all attack, obviously, as football norm, and through all that, we would see hopefully there would be any chances of scoring. So, it is Julinho already making its presence felt within the Young Brazilians territory, but Young Brazilians, they are trying to keep it calm, and currently it's Young Brazilians having the first shot, that attempt to the goalpost, but then skillfully the Julinho defense taking it over, and Julinho defense protecting its side, the first throw in for the day, or for the match rather. And now we look at this match, and looking at the players, quite excited players, we are sure. It's Dexter who throws it in, and Dexter having the ball once again, and he tried to give it to Johannes, and past Johannes. So now we are now moving over. That's again Julinho attempting, but Young Brazilians coming firm, and Young Brazilians, they seem to have some presence of Julinho in their territory. So Young Brazilians, they are now taking over control. So what we are now seeing currently in our visuals, it is Young Brazilians keeping it all together, but then Julinho, they are keeping control and passing it back to the goalkeeper for Julinho, and that is Martina. And Martina passing it to his players, and that's quite a awesome clear from Julinho. So we are now also experiencing very interesting weather match.
Yes, it's raining. It's raining, so we don't know whether the players have the right boots on, but they are playing, so there is no complaint. We did not see any player asking for the referees to stop to change boots, their soccer boots. But as the game has started, it is very fast paced. Julinho has an advantage now with a goal kick, with a throw in, very deep by the players. But now let's see. Reverend Matros is very difficult. He is attacking. He is in front, and if one look at the formation, it's very open play that they have good.
That's basically for both teams.
Both teams
when you look at the game formation, possibly it's a lot of attacking football. That's what we're experiencing here. Okay, Julinho kicked off. That's Eric Elmarias, and it ended up in the hands of the goalkeeper of Young Brazilians. Young Brazilians are trying to advance to the fourth, and missing the pass. That is Mervyn Asap. So it will be a throw in for Young Brazilians now. So it is a throw in as Young Brazil, rather for Julinho. Oh, it's Young Brazilians. No, it's Julinho, sorry.
Yeah, the Young Brazilians are in red, full red, all red, and Julinho is with white and green. Let's see what they can do. Julinho is attacking, while it has been taken off from Julinho is attacking. Let's see, they have tried to send through a through pass, but it has been intercepted. But they are still the ones who are having the ball. Let's see what they can do. It's long throws, and then you can see Randall Thomas is the one who is kicking up the ball. So it's a throw in for Julinho. Julinho still have the ball, but what they are doing, they're just trying to go forward, and they don't look at where their players are. But the goalkeeper Francois Fries is having this ball. It has been played. Look at the way Melvin Isaac is defending.
Melvin, he's hardworking. And then also Dexter. Dexter now kicking off, and Dexter advancing it to his colleagues. But then it's been cleared by the young Brazilian defense. In young Brazilians, they are trying to play the ball on the ground, whereas Julinho again with the high balls. But nonetheless, both teams, they're certainly having good control, and the players are where they need to be. And here we go. It's a challenge. Young Brazilians are trying to get the ball from Julinho, or rather Julinho trying to get the ball from young Brazilians. So it's an advance for young Brazilians to the fore. Julinho coming in and controlling the ball and advancing, trying to advance it to the penalty area of Julinho. And here we are talking about Manuel and Manuel back to Dexter. Dexter and Manuel, they are the two guys who are trying to cause some trouble for Julinho, but unsuccessful. And here we go now. It's young Brazilians. Young Brazilians, they are in the Julinho terrain, and here we go. It's Johannes, defender, who makes sure that it's clear. But then, yet again, young Brazilians, they are not holding back. Young Brazilians, they are also coming with a heavy offense. But Julinho forwarding it, and again, young Brazilians countering the attacks. And here we go. A attempt, but a weak one. So it's Francis that will take it.
Francois has to kick off. It's a goal kick, but he still has the ball with him. He has put it through. But then again, Julinho is always plays properly. There you have Joseph, who has the ball, but then it has been played to play back. It's a throw in for Julinho. Here you have Philip playing back to Job, who is also the captain. And then you have Melvin Isaac, who is also one of the live wires of young Brazilians. The ball is with the goalkeeper. Francois is there. He's looking at his player have played the ball down, but it has been played back by Julinho. Julinho still has the ball. Let's see.
But YBC coming strong, and YBC trying to make sure that their presence is also felt. But Jesse Nyambe, he is the goalkeeper for young Julinho, rather, and he tried to give a forward kick, but nonetheless, here we go again, and it's a throw in. And who will take it this time? It will be a throw in for young Brazilians. YB, yeah, YB. As young Brazilians are popularly known in Karas, and from their hometown, that is Karasberg. Here we go. Julinho coming on strong and very firm, and we are talking about firm play, Josiah, and they are pushing it, and that's the captain. And here we go. Also, young Brazilians countering. So they are not holding back. So each one of them, they are not really allowing to be disrespected in their areas.
Everyone is trying their best. It's a first game, and it's important to get your first points. But the Brazilian is trying to attack. Let's see what they can do. Let's see. Very quick game they are playing. The next moment the ball is with someone else, but now currently it's Julinho who is playing the ball. Julinho is more or less in control of the game.
Certainly, and there we go. Julinho tried to attempt, but then the player thought he was going to be penalized. But unfortunately, the ball was also a bit strong for him, so he could not catch it on time. Strong pass, yes. So here we go again. It's young Brazilians back again. Vincentus, and then it's back again to young Brazilians. They are advancing. Oops, it's a fall, but the ref says a free kick for young Brazilians. Young Brazilians, they are quick on their feet and they are trying to advance forward. And it's Reverend Matros. Matros passing it forward to his forward. And unfortunately, he was unable to pass Martina of Julinho. Wow, that was a spectacular play, but still it's game on, and here we go. We're trying to see what can young Brazilians attempt. Young Brazilians are trying to put some pressure on Julinho, but unfortunately Julinho for young Brazilians are quite a strong defense. And here we go. It's young Brazilians. They are taking hold of the ball that is now ending in their territory, in their half, but Julinho are coming strong. Wow, that's good control. And here we go, an attempt at the goal side, but it was a very good try. And it's a good try and a good test, and just to see whether your luck could possibly end you a goal.
Yeah, in the conditions you are playing, you try from every inch.
Certainly. So here we are, and it will be a goal kick. I take it. It's already been taken. Oops. Back to young Brazilians. In the half of young Brazil. Oh, here we go. Another attempt. This is just to try and test the waters. So Julinho, they are certainly trying to cause some upsets for young Brazilians. Young Brazilians having the ball. Young Brazilians are advancing. But Julinho again. Wow, I can tell you, defender Dexter certainly wants to ensure that his territory is well protected.
Yes, this game is going very fast because of the weather. The players are trying to make a minimum use of it. Julinho has the ball now. Let's see what they can do with it. The players are just playing forward to see whether they can enter into the fed area.
Manuel.
Oh,
that was a good attempt. Try to have it, but it just ends up on the crossbar. We would take it, and wow, that was a close call. Here we go. Let's look at it. And Julinho attempted it. Wow. Shoo! I can tell you this Julinho is up to upset young Brazilians, and young Brazilians, they need to be careful, because Julinho is certainly trying to invade their territory. Here we go again.
Yes, Julinho have a big throw in, but still the ball is still in the area. Let's see whether they can make use of it. No, but you can see Manuel is causing a lot of problems that side.
You see the whole of Julinho
is in the area.
If you see the visuals then from the defenders, it's only the goalkeeper that is left at their end. But nonetheless, here we go again. Young Brazilians, they are trying to get out of this pressure that Julinho is placing on them. It's a throw in for Julinho. And Julinho will try and take a long throw into the penalty area. And here we go. And that's what exactly happens. Ooh, that's a high ball. It's still in play. And this is a potential danger. Ooh, trying to give indication to the ref. But, yep, the goalkeeper has to come in.
Did not take his chance.
Certainly. And here we go.
It will be a throw in for Julinho. Let's see. Dexter is going to throw in. Let's see where the ball is. It's in the hands of Julinho. We have Mevin, who is going to play back in the game. Let's see Julinho again. Julinho is open. It's an open game, but Julinho is attacking from all the sides.
Certainly, and young Brazilians, they find it quite difficult trying to get the ball moving, because that's their aim. And the defenders, they are doing much of the work while the forwards are in the Julinho area. But here we go. Maybe this could be the lucky one. It's Mervyn Asap passing it on. That is to player number 8, Calvin. And Calvin passing it far and into the wings. But then Julinho defense coming in and clearing it, and you can see the players quite frustrated. Rantel Phillips, Gabriel Thomas. That was a good attempt.
There is a first corner for Young Beauties.
JB.
They are having their first corner kick.
Are they
Let's
young
see.
beauties as well? Young Brazilians.
Young Brazilians, young beauties
Yes.
from Getmans. Young Brazilians. So, young Brazilians got corner kick. Let's see what they can do.
But then they missed it, so it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick, so
Yeah.
now it's moving forward, and we will see where this will end up. That is for the teams. Okay, the defender comes and takes it and swipes it to the front. And back again in the young Brazilians YB's territory, and they are trying to advance. That's Julinho. But then again, defender number 5 for young Brazilians, Rantel Philip Gabriel Thomas, certainly swipes it out just to make sure that it's out of the danger zone. They are not taking any chances. A throw in that will come from Jesse Nyamba.
There's a throw in for Julinho Sports. Let's see what they can do. It's a deep throw, but again, it has been cleared. Let's see, they are still in.
Control, and it's number 14 for young Brazilians.
Wayne Justin.
Advancing, and here we go again.
Yes,
It's game on, and it's play. And here we go. Yeah, YBC advancing, and that was quite a close call. The
Yes,
players are not
Wayne
coming to
Justin.
the party. Oh, wow.
With a good chance to open the scoreline.
Sure, that was a beautiful play. Just a pass, and then there you have it. His colleagues are asking, why didn't you pass? But then he tried to attempt to the goal kick. To the goal, but could not be successful. Here we go. It's still young Brazilians attempting, but then Julinho giving them tough time, and there we go. Ooh, it's out, and that was a good attempt by Agostinos.
Young
He
Brazilians
tried to
0.
save it, yes.
Julinho Sporting FC 0.
Yep, and it's young Brazilians again. It's a
7.
throw in.
We're playing 70 minutes.
Here we go. Ooh, Julinho coming in very, very strongly against the young Brazilians forwards. And here we go. 2 forwards up front, trying to offend the young Brazilians. They are now, the ball is in the young Brazilians territory. Here we go. And rather Julinho. And Julinho trying to advance it to the forward. Young Brazilians coming back here again, and we've got Mervyn Asap on the wings. Mervyn Asap trying to forward it. Mervyn Asap got it. Oh, he just missed it, so it's out. So it's a throw in for young Brazilians. They are not wasting any time. They are moving forward.
Yes, it is a throw in for Julinho Sports. Let's see what they will do with that. They have players that can throw very deep, very deep. Let's see what is happening. Is the ball is in the air. Let's see which team it has been. Young Brazilians who have the ball. Let's see what they can do.
Yes, and both these teams are here to make sure that regardless of the distance where they are coming from, that they are here to show that central in the central areas they can play good football. Here we go. It's young Brazilians giving a good defense against the forward pressure coming from Julinho, and young Brazilians all the way from Clara's region, that's next to the borders in the southern parts of the country. Ooh, the referee's running. Don't know whether he's got a ticket in his hand. Oh, there's a player that is down. So we are going to see one of the defense. But looking at the corner of the technical teams here, one can see that young, Julinho Sporting players instructed to warm up. We don't know whether there could be any potential for changes now, but since there's a player down, let's hope that it's not serious. But the referee is attending, the medic is also there, and the pace of the medics. Sometimes while you are waiting and looking around, then you see the medics are already there attending to the player. So player has been asked to move out so that the game can continue while the medic is busy. So here we go.
Yes, the referee is running to the side of young Brazilians because there is a corner to be scored, to be kicked.
And we are waiting, and Julinho got the corner, and they attempt, but it's swept away by young Brazilians. And young Brazilians are attempting. They are trying to come forward. Ooh, wow, that's good play. And whew, the way young Julinho is also coming with strong challenges. Here we go. What is this going to be? It is Mervyn trying it and managing it. Oh, young Brazilians attempting to advance the ball to Julinho, and Julinho has it now. It's in the Julinho's possession. Julinho in the middle, and we've got Joseph and attempting, but unfortunately it's not successful. So it is the goalkeeper, number 16,
Charles
Uirap, who is the goalkeeper
of Orlando Pirates.
Orlando Pirates. Yes, so he has how should we say, he is now very far from his previous home in the northern part. So here we go. It's another attempt that we are trying, and young Brazilians, they are trying their luck. They are busy pushing, and it is a clear goal. It's a clear goal. It's all attempts that paid off. That is Wayne Justin
in 21st
Esterhuizen. Yep.
in
Moving the net.
21st minute.
Moving the net. Certainly young Brazilians, they are here to show that they are not pushovers. So they want to show their parts as well. So Francis Fries also certainly good support for his teammates. So the goal currently makes it
Young Brazilians 1, Julinho Sporting 0.
wow, that's a celebration, a unique celebration for that matter. Look at that. Can you hear me? Kind of dance moves.
Yes.
Unfortunately, your supporters are unable to hear you here on the field, but let's hope that wherever they are watching, they are enjoying. Yes.
They are following.
So there you have it, and we are going to move it to the center half, and the action continues.
In the 20th minute, Mr. Wayne Justin Esterhuizen has scored.
And here we go. The game is at play, and here comes young Brazilians again. Young Brazilians on an attack. Young Brazilians on the attack from the wings, and then it's a pass, trying to look around. He doesn't want to make the same mistake. Oh, and his player is down, trying to see whether they could get another chance. It's Julinho Sporting now. Julinho Sporting also advancing. And Julinho Sporting, it's all about attacks. Same with young Brazilian. So it's back to Julinho Sporting, Eric El Marius Naubib. And here we go. Again, Julinho Sporting attempting, but it's back to the goalkeeper. That is Mr. Alius Charles Uirap. Oh, rather, not for Julinho. It's not. Yes, it was Mr. Uirap. Here we go again. It's young Brazilians coming. They want to make sure they get the second goal again, because they want to have quite a mile difference between them. Ooh, seems like there is some clashes of players, but they are up because nobody wants to waste any time, because it's also late. The weather is not that much friendly, but seems like the rain has cooled down. So they are trying to see how they can advance. The technical teams, we don't see any of the coaches up. Try to shade them from the rain. Oh,
So Julius is up.
yes, Julius is out. He's trying to encourage his players. And Julinho trying to attempt, but it's a missed header. So
The rain is coming down a little bit stronger.
yes,
The
it's
game
back
is
again.
still on. The referee has not indicated anything. So let's see. Mr. Uirap is with the ball. Let's see what he's going to do with it. He's played it down to.
And then try to move it forward. But then the referee gave an indication. It's a free kick, is it?
Yes.
For whom?
It is
Okay.
really for Julinho. There was offside.
Offside, okay.
We have played 25 minutes. Young Brazilians 1, Julinho Sporting 0.
And here we go. It's Julinho Sporting again advancing the ball, trying to move it to the young Brazilians' goal. They are pushing, they are trying, but then young Brazilians also defending and not allowing Julinho any chance. There seems to be another strong contacts between the two players. Two players are down. We're talking about Gustav Erens, who is down, and try to see who is the player for young Brazilians. Gustav is holding his leg. Seems like he seems to be in extreme pain by the look of the visuals. Both players seem to experience some pains. It's Mervyn Asap also. And medics of both teams are on the field attending to the players. And Gustav, he's on his feet. And Asap is still down. Seems like Asap will also be up. Yes, he's up. So it's a free kick for Julinho, and it will be taken by
Johannes or Jesse. Both of them are standing there.
Okay.
Let's see who's brave in this weather.
Certainly. But what we are just afraid of is any slips, because you cannot afford any slips in this weather. But there's potential for that as well. But the referee hasn't indicated the game to be stopped, so it seemed to be still appropriate weather to play it.
Yes, Jesse is the one closest to the ball. Let's see whether he's... No, it's Johannes.
Johannes attempting, but it's well taken care by the young Brazilians goalkeeper. Passing it on to his defender. Defender trying to push it forward. We've got Mr. Matros, the the goal scorer for the first goal for young Brazilians, seeking the ball to be passed to him, but at no luck. Here we go. It's young Brazilians. Young Brazilians having it now. Young Brazilians are advancing it and pushing it forward. That is to Mervyn Asap. Mervyn Asap tried it, but Julinho came and defended, so it's a throw in again.
Mervyn, Quinton and Wayne. That's and then
Matros.
That's the four that is causing havoc.
Certainly. And here we go. Julinho tried to clear the ball. The pressure's coming from young Brazilians. And Julinho, that was a trick, but it seemed like it did not work as planned. So the ball is back to the young Brazilians goalkeeper, who also encountered some pressure of his own. So Julinho trying to put some pressure back again to young Brazilians, and it's back to three defenders, but Julinho, with their defenders, they are trying by any means to control their territory. But here's a ball, it's going forward, it's young Brazilians trying to make an attempt, but it's a weak one, taken care by the Julinho defense. And forward, Julinho defense having it, and trying to advance near the wings into the center, and currently at play here, trying to attempt it to the goal area, but it's a miss, and cleared by young Brazilians.
Yes, Julinho have a good chance to equalize, but at the end of the day, they have not scored that goal, so it is still 1-0 in favor of young Brazilians. Let's see what Brazilians can do. They have played the ball, it's down. Let's see whether it is going to play out. Yes, it has been played out. Johannes has played out safe, play safe, because it's close to the goalpost. He plays safe, and young Brazilians, Matros with the ball. Let's see what he will do. He's one of the playmakers and a striker.
And then Mervyn also.
Asap is the one key guy. So they just played 3 times before they take it down to the box itself. Let's see, where is the ball?
And then looking at the time, it's 31 minutes into the game, or 30 minutes into the game. And here comes Julinho. Julinho has the ball. The strikers and the defenders, the midfielders, all of them trying to advance to the front and trying to pass on to his player, but unfortunately the attempts by Julinho seem to only produce a goal kick. So it is young Brazilians that will now take the goalkeeper for young Brazilians. And here we go. It's always Charles Urap. And since young Brazilians are leading by 1-0, they seem to play as if they have time as a luxury. Here we go. So Mr. Urap kickoff.
And it's dangerous. It's still a second half, 45 minutes waiting. But let's see what young Brazilians can do.
Ooh, that's another challenge. Ooh. Ouch.
Yes, Gustav. Gustav is in trouble. Let's see what they can do with the ball. They are gaining good chances to score, but every time they don't make use of the opportunities. It's a goal kick for young Brazilians, and it's Mr. Urap who is going to kick the ball down to see who's the winner of that ball. And then we'll see who is going to make a success of it. Whether it will be his players or either it will, Julinho will take that ball and equalize. Let's see how far he can kick and who will be the luckiest one to get hold of that ball.
There we go. Mr. Urap getting ready, and he kicks off to his players to the front. And yep, a good header, trying to forward it.
Mr. Isef was the lucky guy.
So now it is again a throw in for Julinho. Young Brazilians, rather.
Brazilians.
And back again to their territory. But then the goalkeeper, Mr. Charles, he seemed to enjoy and making all the tricks, but somehow not impressed with his defenders, how they could allow Gustav Arends to advance that far and get close to him. So he's now trying to control his defense, his back, and his support at the back, and telling all his guys to move forward. And it's a goal kick. There we go.
Yes, Julinho in defending, it was a chance for young Brazilians to go forward for the second goal. But it will be now the throw in for young Brazilians. Let's see what they will do with the ball. Whether they will go deep or go play back. Let's see who's ready to receive it. It's Julinho has to block it. Gustav is in the mix. It's a free kick for Julinho. Let's see who is going to take it. It's still first half, 34 minutes played. Julinho needs to equalize before the first half comes to an end. Let's see. It's a throw in for Julinho. It's throw in, but it has been cleared by young Brazilians. Let's see what is happening here. It's
Mr. Dexter,
who is in the mix of things, and Gustav.
Matros also on the other side, midfield as well.
Yes.
But then again, back to Julinho, to the front. Oh, an attempt to the goal post, but saved by Mr. Charles Urap. And you once can already start sensing some frustration on the faces of the Julinho sporting players, because they are making all attempts, but the players are also claiming, if you look at the replay, that there was a foul, but the referee did not see it, or the referee did not award it.
Also, is the one driving the team forward. Let's see. Julinho in control. Eric Elmarius Naubeb is the defender who will take the ball out. It will be again throw in for Julinho.
Certainly. And looking at the stadium, the empty seats, quite a saddening sight to witness. But it's the new normal.
It's the new normal.
Fortunately, you can get to watch it at the comfort of your home, whether it's on your cell phone, wherever you might find yourself throughout the world. And it's courtesy of Namibian Sun, NMH. Spectacular visuals that we are getting. And it's good, crystal clear. And thank you very much for joining us on this first day of the Namibia Premier Premier Football League. And it's back to the action.
It's still Julinho. Then Mazdam Matros took it away. Then Julinho take it. Now it's a.
And here we go again. Julinho is getting some trouble. Oh, the goalkeeper coming out. And Mr. Number 13, Francis Reginald Fries, getting some trouble from the goalkeeper. That's quite a risky challenge because potential injuries that could result from
and a
that.
red card.
Yes. Look at that. Ooh, you see, even the player's left boot as well. So there was good contact, but nonetheless, it's good that there was no injuries. So, young Brazilians are now having to have a goal kick with the goalkeeper taking control of the ball. And we now have about 36 minutes of this game. So let's talk about around, since there were no other delays in time, possibly
8 minutes.
8 minutes to go, certainly.
Yes, now Brazilians are attacking. With ASAP is the one that is having the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. He's supported by Matros. Matros is supported by.
Beautiful.
But it was cleared. It was cleared by Jesse. Let's see what Matros can do.
Yes, they are coming in strong and they are trying to give some challenge, and then there we go, the goalkeeper again coming and saving the day for Julinho. That's superb.
Quinten was the one who tried to score. Quinten and Matros are the ones who are posing trouble, but Calvin Kibito with number 8 is also playing his part. Let's see what Julinho Sporting will do. They have also good players coming through.
Certainly, the defense of Julinho, very potential, good, strong defense.
You have Dexter, who's always in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
There is a throw-in for Julinho. Young Brazilians. Young Brazilians 1, Julinho Sporting 0. First half of the last match of the day.
Namibia Premiership Football League. And on the other side, there's also a game happening in Marienthal.
Yes, Black Africa and Young Africans are playing. The game is still 1-0 in favor of Young African. It's the second half. We'll get the results anytime soon.
Certainly. Oh, there comes the results of the previous games. Tura Magic 1, Mighty Gunners 0, Tigers 3, 11 Arrows 0, Orlando Pirates 3, Citizens 0. It was quite goals galore. Civics 1 and Blue Waters 0. So we are now only waiting for results of this game and the other one that is currently in Marienthal. Back to the action. We're trying to see that how young Brazilians are now again back into the Julinho territory. Try and see whether they can try some attempts, but at no luck. So Julinho coming back at the defense, and Julinho putting some pressure as well. It's back to Julinho, and I can tell you Dexter is certainly doing his job as well, and he's protecting his territory. But this time around, it is Jesse. Number 7, Jesse. Nanjemba, Mr. Nanjemba. So this was also yet another attempt by Julinho. Oops, or rather by, and it was unfortunately not successful.
Manuel trying, but he was blocked by Julinho player. So it's back to Julinho, young beauties.
Young beauties, yes.
Young Brazilians.
Young Brazilians, they go also with young beauties, yes. Okay, here we go. It's another attempt that where they are trying, and then, that's a mistake, and
it's a goal. It's a goal.
It's a goal, yes, certainly. The player made an error, and then, of course, the finisher coming in, Mr. Francis Reginald Fries, and he took advantage of it. So there you have it. Julinho Sporting 0 and Young Brazilians 2. That's the first half, and Mr. Francis certainly he capitalized on the mistake by the goalkeeper of Julinho. And you cannot afford to do that. But then again, it's also the weather. When you look
Yes.
at it, could be a possibility
The pitch
that
is slippery.
exactly, or sometimes maybe the ball as well. So the goalkeeper unfortunately was unable to control it, and that's where the goal scorer Francis came in and scored it. The first goal for Julinho, or rather Young Brazilians, came from Referent Matros. Referet. Is it Referet?
No, from
Matros.
Wayne Installation, and the second one. The second one comes from Francois Fries.
No, the first goal was by Reverend Matros.
Matros, yes.
And then the second one is by Francis. Here we go. There you have it, a replay of that moment, of that goal. And there is a player that is down now. It's a young Brazilian player. The medic is already present. The referee is also present. They're trying to see what the circumstances are there, whether the player will be up or whether the player seems to have some serious injuries. And regardless of how the weather is, seems to be a very good, clean game. And yep, he's up. The ref is giving an indication that the player is all right, so the game continues, or yes. And it will be YB that will be doing the kick. We do not know whether it's the captain, Mr. Jobs. Yep, he passed it on. And then in the middle trying to advance it to the forward, but this time around he's not taking any chances. He learned his lesson, so this time around he makes sure that he keeps it clean. Martina, the goalkeeper for Julinho Sporting. And Julinho Sporting in control of the ball. Julinho Sporting forward it. And they are now in the territory of young Brazilians. What can they do? They're trying to advance it. The players are ready on pace. And there they go next to the corner side. And it's Mr. Dexter, the defender himself. That means that he is now trying his best to see what he can do, what his forwards can seem to get right. And then again, it's back to the YBC trying to advance it. But the goalkeeper, he has learned his lesson, certainly. You can see he's on point, and he makes sure that he grabs it. He lost it a bit there, you can see it, but then he pushed for it and saved it before it's out. So, Mr. Martina, he learned his lesson twice.
Yes, this weather. Julinho Sporting is in control of the ball now. Let's see what they can do, because twice they have been beaten by young Brazilians. Let's see what young Brazilians will do. The ball has been played back, but Master Dexter is in control. He is supported. Let's see, Master Dexter lost the ball, and it's YP, but then it was played to the goalkeeper. So Master Martina has played the ball forward, and it's still Julinho who is in charge. It's a throw in for Julinho. Johannes. Let's see.
Oh, that's almost a foul, but it's yes. So
body play by Randall Phillips, and on Manuel. But then the still play on, and Master Irap will kick off. It's a goal kick. Let's see how far he'll go. It's taken by Master Setu Thomas, wearing number 23. Wearing number 23. Let's see Master Dexter what he will do with the throw in for Julinho Sporting. You play it to Jesse.
Number 22.
Jesse have played back to Dexter. Dexter is the key guy.
He's all arounder now.
Yes, he has to play.
He's at the back. He's at the he's at the front. And here we go again. It's another attempt by Julinho. Julinho trying to see what they can do. played back to the player, Mr. Dexter, again, but seems like the young Brazilian defense seem not to let them. And back again, it's Julinho. Julinho trying to control back to YB. YB advancing forward now. And it's fast pace. And then here they go, trying to see what they can do. Unfortunately, he was so unlucky. And
Stimulation. You'll get a cut if you don't get
yes. Player number 19, Quentin
Van
Van
Staden.
Staden. There he goes. A couple of rolls. The referee says stands up. And then the referee is coming again. He's still on the ground, grabbing his knee and his head at the same time.
Yes, there is an injury. Mr. Van Staden does not know this weather, so he's on the floor. The full-time score on the other side has remained 1-0 in favor of Young Africans. Young Africans 1, Black Africa 0.
So let's say for now, it's safe to say that so far no game has ended in a draw.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone tries either you win or you lose.
Certainly. And here already with young Brazilians leading by 2 goals to 0. And this is the first half. And it's about 40, the time now. Anytime the ref would have to indicate and blow the whistle. And currently it's a corner kick that's for young Brazilians. And it's a corner taken by, is it, seem to be, that's Mr. Matros.
Yes, Mr. Matros wants to play the corner kick. Let's see what he can contribute between him and Melvin.
Actually, you were correct. It's Wayne Justin who scored first and not Matros. Sorry for that. So earlier on, I, by mistake, gave the credit to Matros. But nonetheless, it was an attempt, but the attempt did not happen and it did not yield any luck. So the referee has blown the whistle. So the first half is done, and the score currently, it's Young Brazilians 2 and Julinho Sporting FC 0. And again, just a repeat of the score on the other end in Marienthal. That is, it has ended Young Africa
1, Black Africa 0.
0. So now we are now crossing over, that is to the field side where Jesse is standing by for interviews at the sidelines. So it's over to you, Jesse.
Well, what a game, what a first half. 2 goals in favor of the young Brazilians, showing why they are one of the most prolific teams in terms of ball possession. The way they play, quite intriguing, quite interesting, quite fun indeed, quite interesting to watch. So that was the scoreline right now, 2-0 in favor of young Brazilians from Karasburg, while Julinho Sporting from Rundu are trailing this match right now, and they have to come back after halftime to give us a performance of their lives, because they have to overturn a 2-goal deficit in order to get the 3 points, or at least salvage a point. They will need to score 2 goals in the second half, avoiding that the other team doesn't score. Well, as it stands right now, it's 2-0. So we'll catch you right after the match.
Namibia, land of the brave, finding strength in challenging times, united for independence, united for freedom, united for a better Namibia. Together we have grown to become a democratic nation, resilient and resourceful, Namibians helping Namibians. During a global pandemic, we are put to the test, but Namibians prevail in unity and compassion to take care of our health, the health of the nation, for continued independence, continued freedom, continued democracy. The struggle is not over, but Namibians get stronger. The power of solidarity running in our veins. To be Namibian means to remain positive, to remain hopeful, to remain the land of the brave.
Sam Nujoma Stadium. We are coming live from Sam Nujoma Stadium with Namibia Premier Football League. The games up to now is first game for the day was Tura Magic 1, Madigana 0. Second game Orlando Pirates 3, Citizens 0. 11 Arrows 0, Tigers 3. Civics 1, Blue Waters 0. Young Africans 1, Black Africa 0. Our last game, first half, Young Brazilians 2, Julinho Sporting 0. Tomorrow morning we have early games.
Certainly, and we have the two venues. It's Windhoek and Marienthal. For Windhoek, it is Sam Nujoma Stadium, and the first game kicking off 8 o'clock in the morning. Imagine a Namibia Premier Football League match. This is the first time that we are having a match so early in the morning. As a matter of fact, when you look even the times, 1 o'clock as well. Sometimes we only used to do this when it was a heat wave or whatever you would call it. But this time around, having a game, the first game, 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's the new normal.
So I do not know whether the players will appreciate the new normal of playing early in the morning. But nonetheless, so it's Julinho Sporting versus Civics. So these players, once they are done here for Julinho Sporting, regardless of the results, if they win or not, then they need to have their psych ready for the first game tomorrow morning. And then it will be Young African versus 11 Arrows in Marienthal starting at 10. And Young Brazilians versus Orlando Pirates at the Sam Nujoma Stadium here at 11 again. And then it's Black Africa versus Mighty Gunners in Marienthal at 1. And Citizens versus Blue Waters here back at the Sam Nujoma Stadium at 4. And then the final game for tomorrow of the Namibia Premier Football League will be Tigers versus Tura Magic in Marienthal. That's at the Marienthal Stadium. Now, these games, it's the very first weekend that we are kicking off NPFL, and NFA are the organizers.
Yes, if we want to look at the games, it went off well. We must give credit to the teams, the players, and the local organization committees that has been put in place to make sure that the league kicks off. We saw the hunger of the players. We saw the readiness of them. You did not see crumbs of players lying around on the field, on the pitch. So it's important that we give credit to them. The history is that on the 17th of April 2021, after 2 years of layoff, football has kicked off, and it is called Namibia Premier Football League. It's a Namibian product. Namibian people, Namibian players, coaches have come through for us. So with the help of
certainly, it's these games being streamed live. That's via Namibia Sun. That's the Facebook page, and that's where you are getting it from. Also shared at other platforms as well. So online streaming is the way to go now, and world over, that's what we are seeing, and it's really good, and it's beneficial at the end of the day for the parties. And earlier on, there was an interview with Mr. Mabos where he also mentioned in terms of the commercial aspect and the benefits thereof. So here, even the sponsors can see in the first place, and it's just that we also need to see how these games will have to be taken out also to the rural areas as well. And that's where we are looking at strengthening the ITC infrastructure as well. But nonetheless, worldwide, this is where everybody watched them. It's the very first time that we are seeing this, and so it's certainly history in the making. So it's the new normal, but it's the new innovative. So it's something very excellent. Okay, one thing that we should also mention about this competition is so far we have, that's the Namibia Premier League Football League, and this competition, it's played in different areas. So as you mentioned, the playing field has been leveled in terms of audience base, but this time around you also have the playing field This time around, you also have the leverage that has been given to the players, whereby it's played in different venues in different towns, and you have all the spectacle of all these teams coming together. First, it was home team, but now there is nothing such as home team.
That's the beauty of it. All the teams in one group is playing in one town. Like the teams that we are talking about.
Divided in two towns for now.
For the first group is in Windhoek, the other group is in Marinda. So next week we'll see again them in different areas.
Certainly, and if we also have to look at some aspects of the features currently looking very promising. Next weekend, it's also another spectacle of the Namibia Premier Football League that is also going to take place. And let's quickly look at some of the venues. And these venues, they are confirmed, and well, maybe if anything else happened, then the changes will be communicated. So next week, it will be still here in Sam Nujoma in Windhoek, and then it will then move over that to Gobabis at the, or is not Gobabis, is it?
Mogadu is Otjiwarongo.
Oh, Otjiwarongo. So it's Oroduveni. That's where it will be going to Mokadi Stadium. So, and then thereafter on the 8th, it will also be Young Vehicle Stadium. That's Walvish Bay. So that's where it will be. And then also Sam Nujoma as well. Seems like Sam Nujoma might be a permanent feature for most of these games as well. So that's how it goes. And we have different groups. It's the winner of Group 1 and Group 2 that will be advancing to the other one. So it's interesting playoffs.
Yes, the teams knows that only the first two teams are going through to the team for gold. The gold, silver and bronze, they are group in 3 after the group stages. So it's important that you get your first points very early in the tournament, in the league. It is a league, but it's played in the tournament base. So it's important that and the Namibia Premier Football League is growing. You can see the players. We were worried about the players that might not be released, but now you see football has won. So Namibia Premier Football League, we can keep on saying that the players, the joy has come back, and then also we can say with you that today the kickoff went smoothly.
Okay, and to keep up to date with the latest news and scores, you can visit that's npfl.my.na. That's npfl.my.na, and my it's my and .na. So you can visit that website if you want to keep in touch with the latest news and scores. We see the teams are back on the field, and there we go. It's a kickoff. The referee has blown the whistle for the kickoff for the second half, and again it's Julinho attacking first, and Julinho trying to see whether they can capitalize. I'm sure the coach had some strong words for them, and that was a good attempt on the Julinho's part, try to see whether they can be successful. And somehow also here at the pitch side, one can already notice that some of the players are taught to warm up, so Julinho might be making some changes. And I do not know, we had changes from young Brazilians.
No.
Or rather from Julinho, or rather YB?
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, so one could expect some changes in the second half.
You can see that Kibito wants to play, even if he starts smallest, then he wants to get the attention of the referee. But as we can see, that the teams are here to play. The weather is getting worse, but then they are still on the field of play. No indication from the referee. So let's see. It's a free kick.
And this time around,
Matros have taken it on. Let's see. It has been cleared by Julinho FC.
And Akus also defending as well, but here they go. It is Matros again. Matros having the ball, and Matros passing it on, try to see whether he can find his player, but it's blocked by Julinho. And again, number 4, Mr. Dexter is back into action again. certainly making his defense felt. And it's back to Julinho and young Brazilians. Young Brazilians, they are advancing forward. Mervyn Asap, and Mervyn gave it to number 17, and number 17 captain, and then it's out. So it's a throw in for Julinho. So it seems, so it's a free kick, sorry. And the referee indicating play on. So the guys are playing on. Oh, here comes the goal. Keeper trying to control the ball, but it's out of his hands. Fortunately for him, his defender, Rantel Phillips Gabriel, came to his defense. Let's look quickly at the replay.
Yes, it was, the pitch is slippery. So if you must make sure that when the ball comes, you go to catch it with both hands. If not the case, you are in trouble.
Also, that's where you as a goalkeeper would need your defenders to come, because once the ball slips from your arms, then its next destination could be behind the net.
Yes, for the latest news and results, please visit www.npfl.my.na. That's where you will get all the results, all the pictures, and all the latest news
of the Namibia Premier Football League.
Yes. The NPFL stands for Namibia Premier Football League.
Here we go. It's back to action, and again,
Mervyn
ASAP. So it's a throw in, Julinho, and getting his player, but then again back again, another throw in. And slowly, with all the throw-ins, they are getting closer and closer to the goal post. That's for Julinho. So Julinho having it. The referee is telling the players to cool off. There seems to be some interaction.
Calvin, give it to yeah, give it to
So Calvin, Carol, Guido. Okay, here we go again. It's an attempt by Julinho. Oh, and then another slip. Oh, and then it's a goal.
In the first minute.
It's a goal. So
number 9, Gustav.
Julinho certainly worked for that, and they received it, and they certainly make sure that they get what they pushed for. So congratulations again. That's to Julinho for this attempt. That was a cool kick, and unfortunately, the goalkeeper, he missed it. Whether it slipped from his hands or whether he missed it, it's what cost him to miss the ball and getting a goal for Julinho. So it's now 2-1. It's the second half.
Now game on.
Yes, Julinho also regained its confidence, quite inspired by this goal. Seems like the pep talk during halftime worked.
Yes.
Because it produced these results.
In this kind of weather, you can try from everywhere, because the goalkeepers are not comfortable, and then anything can happen.
Certainly. Here we go. It is young Brazilians trying their best to shake off the Julinho defense, but Julinho comes in stronger, and young Brazilians advancing to the fourth. And then, that's an excellent pass, but then unfortunately did not reach the intended player. So it's young Brazilians again, controlling the defenders and sending it forward to his midfield. But then young Brazilians taking control thereof. So the referee blows the whistle. So is it offside?
Yes, Master Dexter is there to throw it in. Let's look at the goal.
That was a good kick. The defenders try their best. Oh, there you have it. It's a miss.
The goalkeeper did not know where the goal was going. After he punched it out, he did not know where it was going.
Yes, it's one of those unfortunate moments. And fortunate moments for Julinho.
Said Thomas, who was close to him, did not clear the ball. And that's where
here we go.
Gustav came through and scored the goal.
Young Brazilians making another attempt, but Julinho, or rather young Brazilians making an attempt, but Julinho not having any of that. Julinho also putting some pressure on the forwards and the midfield. Now it's becoming a bit difficult, and Mr. number 5, Philip, complaining that he was fouled, but the referee say plays on. You can see there's some lingering from Phillips, but nonetheless we proceed. Young Brazilians attempting, but Julinho defending, and Julinho pushing forward the game. And you cannot relax like that. Again, it is Philip, and this time around it's Manuel. Philip and Manuel challenging each other. So Philip, throw it in.
The throw in for Julinho, for YB. So YB is still playing forward. Let's see what will happen with the ball. Although Julinho is doing their defending duties. It's a throw in for YB. Let's see YB. Still it's close to area. Let's see what can YB do. Mr. Kibito try his luck there with a header, but it was not strong enough to trouble
and to reach the intended destination.
Yes.
So here we go again. We are 12 minutes within the game. And here we go. It's becoming a little bit physical now with the players, whether it's frustrations or whether it's the weather. But it's becoming more competitive now. And both these two teams, they both want to claim the 3 marks. But so far it is young Brazilians advancing with 2 and Julinho with 1.
Will it be the last game of half of 2 halves? 2-1 first half. We know how YB was playing second half. Julinho.
We seem to have a player that is injured. Mukutudolo.
Mukutulo
Yeah, Mukutulo.
is sitting in the middle of the field.
Yep, so it's the magic spray, the ice. And let's hope it's not that serious. The medics are attending. The players are having conversations. The referee is also present. And the medic and the player advised to move outside so that the game can continue. And his boots is off, so he's going to receive medical attention outside the pitch. So Julinho, they are now ready for this free kick, advancing it forward, trying to see what they can do. And then young Brazilians defending it. Julinho again coming in strong and putting pressure. And it is a throw in for Julinho. The player still receiving his treatment. The boot is still off, hoping that it's not that serious. Mukutulo is the player that is with the medic, attending to him. Oh, seems like he is relieved. Oh no, they're still busy. Okay, here we go.
The small jump, Mr. Chokolelo Hobehab is one of the young players that is groomed by Julinho. Is the one that was with the ball now. Let's see what he can do. It's good to see young players coming forward. And Mr. Chokolelo Hobehab is one for the future.
And then Dexter doing his duty again and defending and also trying to see whether he can go past the many strikers that are trying to attempt. Oh! And that was an excellent attempt at goal for young Brazilians. Wow. But Dexter, he tried his best, tried to play off the strikers, the pressure that came. So now it is a corner kick for young Brazilians.
So it's still Matros is the owner of the corners. Let's see what they are going to do with the ball. Let's see.
But it's cleared.
It's cleared.
Looks like Mukutulo is back on the pitch. Yes, he's been cleared. And here we go. It's the second half. And the goal score It's 2-1. Young Brazilians 2 and Julinho Sporting FC 1.
1.
Yes. So it's a 1 goal difference here. Here we go. It's another corner, it seems. Nope.
Not a goal
it's not.
kick.
It's a goal
because
kick.
Manuel was the one who touched the ball the last. So let's see what Iraq will do. And then let's see what the young players.
The defenders are ready, asking his players to move to the fourth so that he can try in a long kick. There it goes. And received by young Brazil, rather Julinho Sporting. And Julinho Sporting, another long ball, and well controlled, brought down. Long ball, Julinho Sporting. Julinho Sporting having it. Young Brazilians claiming it. Young Brazilians trying to advance. Julinho Sporting once again. Julinho Sporting advancing to the front, and they're trying to kick it and then to the penalty area. But seems like young Brazilians are trying their level best. And here we go again, another attempt, and unfortunately, no luck, as the ball ends up in the hands of the goalkeeper. There you have it. Oh, that was a good try, and he tried his best, but unfortunately couldn't get it. Francois.
And then you have
freeze. Yes.
this side again.
Another attempt.
Manuel.
Wow. And it was well cleared by the YB goalkeeper. So here we go. Seems like now it's goalkeeper to goalkeeper. And Julinho Sporting try to bring it forth. And here we go again. It's YP. YP's got the ball. YP tries to advance it to the fourth, but then 2 players are down. Referee says play on. And it's a goal kick, or rather it's a free kick for young Brazilians. And the players are trying their best to do their own pep talk on the pitch. And all the bodies of Julinho, they are now in the YP area.
Is that the scoreline is Young Brazilians 2, Julinho Sporting 1.
Here we go. They try and it's an attempt, but then it was cleared by the goalkeeper. Or was it past the net?
No, it hits the goal post.
Okay.
So it's a goal kick. But young Brazilians are on the attack. Let's see.
It's another attempt.
Yes, because of the weather, players can take chances from everywhere. Because of the weather, the ball is wet, the pitch is wet, and the gloves will struggle. So let's see what.
So these are the rainy weather is not favorable weather for goalkeepers.
No, if the gloves are not the best, and the confidence is not the high, let's see what the young Hobehap will do with the ball. You have passed on.
Oh, that was an excellent save from young Brazilians. Number 15, Mr. Asap.
Yes, let's see. They have a corner kick.
A corner kick for young Brazilians,
It might
or rather
be
for Julinho Sporting. And, here we go. It will be number 8.
Johannes is one of
Sifafure.
the players that take responsibility with Master Dexter.
There we go. Oops. Try a header. And seems like the defenders are now becoming strikers for Julinho as well. But it's good attempt. It's worthwhile attempts. You never know where it might end up.
It's after 20 minutes. You can see the second goal. They are working hard for the second goal.
Certainly. So here we go again. It's young Brazilians trying to advance to the forefront, and they're having it again, trying to take it from the wings. And it's an attempt, but goalkeeper coming and saving, and then try again another one. This time around saved. So goalkeeper had to work a little bit harder for that. So it is number 3 clearing it. Eric Albep. That's for Julinho. Excellent.
Yes, Quindon
Beautiful
was
play.
there.
Oh, that's
Talk
quite
about
physical, but it's
small-
also a good clear.
Small, but big heart. Big heart. You can see he's
Courageous.
soft, but very hardworking.
And but giving tough time also, that's to the defense.
Yes.
Giving tough time to the defense.
Very
Looks like this is going to be a long throw in, the way the players walk in, and there he comes, running in and throws it, and attempts, but cleared by young Brazilians. And oops, another high ball. And here we go. It is young Brazilians to the front, and they are attempting. It is attempting, trying to give it to the center part, but again, cleared by number 14.
Francois, it was Francois running, trying to.
But Julinho, they are very steadfast. They are not allowing young Brazilians any, because they've learned their lessons as well. So this time around, they are trying to see how they can defend and offend.
Melvin will take it off.
So here we go again. Young Brazilians keeping control of that. And it is young Brazilians, but back to Julinho, back to young Brazilians. Young Brazilians are now trying to advance the game to the forward, but then the referee gives indication. It's a free kick, and referee is pointing that there might be some changes. So there's player changes now. We are now seeing there are two players, two replacements.
Number 9.
It's number 9 and number 17. Number 9 coming out. Number 9 for Julinho. So Gustav Erens is coming out. And you have two players that are now advancing. We've got number 7 and number 29, is it?
Yes. Number 8, Johannes. Yo.
Wow. That
So
was a good
close.
long kick, but unfortunately did not find its way to the net. Moving forward now, it's young Brazilians. Young Brazilians attempting, and they're trying to see how they can advance the game to the Julinho end. And it's a corner kick, so it seems. Nope, it's a goal kick. So young Brazilians are having it. Young Brazilians, the defenders collectively, try to see if they can kick it all the way into the YB goal area. Here we go. It's some karate kicks there as well. Attempts. And some struggles between defenders and strikers. But at the end of the day, the referee indicated that, nope, it is a free kick for young Brazilians. And young Brazilians, they are not wasting any time kicking it forward. And then, let's see, it is young Brazilians attempting, but nope, Julinho has it. It's in control of Julinho. Julinho plays it back. Julinho plays it forward once again and tries to see whether they can get it any way closer, but not at any luck. Oh, that was also a good attempt, but
Keep it.
he could not
Could not keep it.
save it. Yes. Keep it on. So seems like Mr. Francois Fries is limping, but nonetheless we are moving forward. Young Julinho advancing to the front, and here comes the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper for Julinho, or rather, yes, for YP. Goalkeeper for YP coming and saving the day now. So. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's 26 minutes within this game. We still have
Second half.
yes, we still have about
20 minutes.
20 minutes to go. That's if there are any extra time given by the refs, the
Additional.
match officials.
Additional time.
Additional time. And here we go. We are moving forward. We are advancing. And YB. The YB has to do the defend. Julinho. Julinho has it. Julinho tries to advance. Julinho makes a move. And then YB goalkeeper.
It was too strong for the
Certainly.
little Hobekap, who's the striker in front.
And here we go again. It is goalkeeper to goalkeeper. And Julinho tries their level best, trying to see. Julinho try their level best, trying to see whether they can advance the ball forward yet again. But seems like always with up. He is at his alert. So it's YP again. Advancing it. Keep it in the area. Yes. Mr. Number 8, Guido. Try to show his moves. And then here we go again. It's YP. YP tries to advance it. They're in control. And then there we go. It's YP. Julinho. YP again. YP tries to advance to the front. Julinho. The defense is ready. And everybody's ready. Erastus is ready. His fellow defenders are also ready. It's an attempt, but unfortunately at no luck. So that is how this game is currently. 2-0. YB 2, or rather 2-1. Pardon me for that. It's Young Brazilians 2 and Julinho Sporting 1. Julinho Sporting trying to get a goal. Here we go again. It's another attempt by Julinho.
Hobekap will do what is ball. Let's see what he will do. He pass back and maybe will come through. It's one of the strong players, Jang, that is in the first 11 of Julinho Sporting. But then again, it's a throw in for Julinho Sporting. Let's see what they can offer. How deep the ball will be thrown in. Like the earlier times of, remember, Hobekap was close with a header. So it could have been 2-2. The throw-ins let me think about the late Bernard Yakotle. No, there was only one guy.
There's long throw-ins.
Look, the Jang shot, he's played like Joris Afrikaner. Jang shot, but can jump high.
Agostinos. Chologelo. Hobekap. Here we go again. It's YB forward, but then Young Brazilian defending, or Julinho Sporting defending, and Julinho Sporting trying to advance the game, trying to take it now, bringing the game to the YB area, and Julinho Sporting trying to make another attempt, and here they go, but then clear by YB defense, and they trying to see YB trying to see whether they can advance it to the Julinho area. And there they go. They're trying to advance it. There they go. It's just the player and the goalkeeper. Oh, and there you have it. There you have it. It's a goal. But then the Julinho Sporting players are indicating and saying that it's a handball. Let's look at the replay. Here we go. Where it came from. YB advancing. And yes. Wow, that was a good sweep. Oh, and the finisher. A good finisher by Francois.
Second goal.
Fries. Yes.
In the.
So it's 3-1. And here he comes. So
75th minute.
seems like he needed just that goal. Is there any change? Nope. Seems like there is a change. He was about to get replaced, but then since he scored, maybe his guys decided nope. Oh, maybe they are currently still busy. Oh no, they needed to clear some stuff with the fourth official, so we can expect any changes now. It is
You can see the frustration Edman was.
certainly very, very much. Here we go again. YP having it. And look like there's going to be a change. The ref, and who will go off and who will come. It will be Fries, Francois, the goalkeeper. He will be off, and then we will have,
Fries is not a goalkeeper.
rather, the goal scorer.
The
The
second
goal
2
scorer.
goals.
Yeah, the goal scorer of the last goal. He's going off, and then number 7 comes in for YP. This is how this is how it looks now. And quickly to give you the name of number 7 for YP, and that is Janjis Jacobus Fries. So another Fries replacing another
Yes,
Fries.
might be the little
Yes.
brother.
Yes, and here we go again. It is YP putting some pressure to Julinho.
Johannes
And,
and Dexter are
Yes.
here. The defenders are out there to make sure that there is no goal coming through.
It's a corner kick. And
Short plate.
short plate. And then attempt at goal. Oh! Good save by the Julinho Sporting goalkeeper. And Julinho has the ball now. They're trying to advance now. They're trying to see what they can do. Wow, that was a good one, and it's still in the hands of Julinho. Julinho, they are now playing it forward. Oops! Against the YP defense, and here we go. It's still in the position of Julinho. Julinho advancing it. Good play from Julinho. Julinho trying to have it, played it from the wings, and here we go. Well, there's a tempo walk, and Julinho has it now. Julinho tries to bring it now. Oh, that's good play. Unfortunately, in Hobechap, he was unlucky, and Julinho, good defense, but oh, that is a mistake. A mistake that could cost him dearly. A mistake that would cost him dearly, but the pressures were also harsh, and it's a mistake. And
It's when Justin
Justin, the first goalkeeper, the goal scorer, sorry,
yeah,
the goal scorer of the first goal for YP, he is on the ground.
and the second and the third one also.
He's on the ground. Wayne is the goal scorer for the first goal, and Fries is the second and the third goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 goal hero.
Here we go.
You see Kibito is working around. Quito, not Kibito, Quito. Number 8.
Here we go. Let's look at the replay. It was a brilliant try, and a good goal, and then coming in and Fries finishing it off together with in the net with Eric Elmarius Naubeb. Naubeb tried his best, but seems like the speed of Fries.
Dexter got a yellow
Yes. Oh, for that fall.
card. Yes.
Fence, and they tried it. Oops! Ouch! Woo! Here we go again. Julinho Sporting.
Replay.
Of their first goal. So it's a corner, a short one again, and try to attempt it, and it's cleared by Julinho Sporting defense. Yet again, YP control. YP brings it back again. Julinho Sporting leaves it and let it out. So it's going to be a goal kick.
Yes, it's Julinho who's going to play from the back. Eric was having the ball, but it's now in the hands of YB.
Philip
But it's a throw
Thomas.
in. So Eric has the ball. Let's see what he will do with it. Playing front. At the end of the day, it is Julinho who is going to play again tomorrow morning very early. Hobechap, young, short, but strong player that is playing for this Julinho Sporting. There's a replacement.
Indication for replacement, number 11 going out, number 19 coming in.
Hobegap has played his role.
Seems like the coach is trying to rest his players
Yes,
for tomorrow's
because he
game
needs
as well.
him
His
tomorrow
key
morning.
players.
He needs him tomorrow
So
morning.
number 19 for Julinho coming in, and number 19 for Julinho. Okay, seems not to missing the numbers, but nonetheless, we are advancing. And Julinho, here they come. What can they do? Pass it on, and slipping, and both players down.
It's a
And then the fourth of, or rather the assistant, the first assistant indicating that it
foreplay.
is a foreplay, so it's a free kick.
Yeah,
So it's a
Ronald-
free kick for Julinho.
Randall Phillips.
Yep, he's booked.
Randall Phillips.
He's booked.
Look,
Thomas.
Kito is just looking at the referee.
So at least this game has produced a couple of red. I mean, sorry,
yellow
not red,
cards.
but yellow cards. Some offences. So very, very strong. And
You have
here we go
Jesse-
again.
Jesse with the ball.
Mm.
Let's see what Jesse can offer.
Waiting for the ref, and there's the whistle and tries it, but goalkeeper. So it's a corner.
It's a corner for Julinho.
Julinho.
Sporting.
And again, to keep up to date with the latest news and scores, remember to visit www.nplfl.my. That's my.na. npfl.my.na. And we now proceed to this last game for today, that is of the Namibia Premier Football League.
Yes,
And,
Young Brazilian 3, Julinho Sporting 1.
Yep, and there you have it. Those are the scores at the ground scrolling. And Orlando Pirates 3, Citizens 0, Civics 1, Blue Waters 0. And here we go. It's advancing. It looks like YB, they are now advancing fast. They get the ball, they run faster. But then the wall of Julinho Sporting seems to be a no-go area. But they managed to go past it 3 times. So they're trying to attempt to see whether they can have a fourth one.
Yes, maybe the highest score for the day. Because 3 is the lucky number today, if you look at the, at the results.
Uh-huh. Certainly, here we go again. And oh, that is quite a quick one, but nonetheless, here we go. It's Julinho Sporting having the ball. Julinho Sporting, they are advancing. They are trying their level best to try and get to the goal kick, but at no luck. At no luck. It is the captain, Mr. Jobs Vincentius. And yes, weather-wise, seems like the rain has moved down a little bit, and but yet it's slippery. And here we go. It is Julinho trying their level best to save the ball, and saved. It's in play, and back again, long ball, then another high ball, another high ball. It's Julinho still having position. They're trying their best to advance it. Oh, and 2 players meeting there, and then number 7, Jesse. So Julinho
Jesse.
got the ball, and Julinho have it. Julinho advancing now, and here we go. Played back to his player, and try his luck to find his man, but then YP comes in and gets it from him. And YP try to play back. It's number 2 from YP advancing it forward. Julinho and blocking it, and here we go again. It's YP trying their best, trying to attempt whether they can get it from the west wing, but unfortunately not. And attempt to the goal, but nonetheless it's not working, because the ref also indicated that it is, yes, it is not permissible, so it's going to be a goal kick. The defender kicks for Julinho Sporting. Julinho Sporting attempts it. Oops, there's some contact, but then the ref indicates it's a free kick. That's for Julinho Sporting. This is the time all the players are going to the front, and here we go again. 41 minutes within this hour, and YP, good control from the defenders, keeping it cool and calm. And again, it's YP trying to get out of the pressure that Julinho is bringing to the area. And still it's YP, but now it's Julinho. Julinho has it, brings it down, and then again back to Julinho. It's Julinho. And Julinho trying to see if the players can find a way all to the wing, and trying to bring it forward. It's a header that's been blocked by YP. Back to YP. YP is in control now. YP trying to advance it to the fourth, and trying to see if there's some good play. Although faster, but then there is a stronger man, so that makes it difficult.
Yes, Julinho is still in charge. Let's see what they can do. It was blocked. Take away by YB. But Julinho still has the ball. Young Brazilians 3, Julinho Sporting 1. Tomorrow morning 8 o'clock, Julinho is going to play against Civics. So we'll see you at 8. The last minutes, we have in 42 minutes, we played 42 minutes in this game. Let's see, Julinho is trying to get the second goal. They are in control, but now Urap has the ball, the goalkeeper of Young Brazilians.
And Julinho, quite aware of the fact that they are ahead, tries to see whether they can take their time with the ball and the play. Here we go again. It's Young Brazilians forward. And another attempt at the goal, but it's way too far. It's way too far for Mr. Matros. Yes, and Julinho, it's a free kick, or rather it's a throw-in for Julinho. There they do it. They try it, try to move it to the front. Back again, controlled by Julinho, and passing it on to his wingman. And his wingman tries to bring it to the middle, but then seems like the YB defenders, or YB players, Mr. 15, Mr. ASAP, seem to make it difficult for them. So there seems to be a change now.
That's an indication from the second.
24 going in, who will be coming out. And it's indication that YB, they are trying to close off all the holes. So number 24 for YP. Okay, it is Bonifacius Klassen and Matros. The coaches trying to save their players now for tomorrow as well.
Because they have the early game.
Certainly.
Let's see what they can do. Because they are playing the first game tomorrow morning at Sam Nujoma Stadium, Julinho Sporting versus Civics, and then
Brazilians versus Orlando
Pirates. But then also 10 o'clock at Marina Stadium, Young Africans versus 11 Arrows. We know Young Africans have won 1-0 against Black Africa. 11 Arrows have lost 3-0 against Tigers. Let's see what they can offer.
Here is another attempt. Julinho Sporting trying to keep control, trying to clear danger from the area, and it's an attempt from YP, but seems like it's at no luck. And here we go again. YP putting pressure on Julinho. Julinho coming strong, defending and trying to take it out and move it away from the danger zone, and they successfully managed it. So it's Julinho, keep it control, keep it down, keep it low, and trying it best, but losing it to Julinho, or rather YP. It's YP advancing the ball, but then back again to Julinho. Julinho, the defense of Julinho, tried to pass to his man and managed to get it. So YP seemed to clear the ball, and it's out now. So it is the defender that managed to clear it. And for Julinho, the one to throw in will be number 7, Jesse. And it's a long throw in. Yes, long throw in. And the players are trying to communicate, but seems like there is a lack of communication, so that's why they lost the ball.
Jesse was the one who was supposed to go forward.
And by the look of things, anytime soon, time is slowly but surely running out for Julinho Sporting. as YP is leading with 3 goals, with Julinho only 1.
Someone is sleeping.
No, it's quite a very physical game, so one should not be surprised by seeing players limping. But the players are throwing in their bodies.
Johannes.
Yeah, players are throwing in their bodies. They are sacrificing a lot. They want to win this game. It's really important if you want to advance to the second round.
Yes, and even tomorrow they have second games. So it's with the rain coming through, it's play also have impact on the players' performance. And tomorrow morning they have also the first game very early because they have to travel.
Not for YP, not for Julinho.
Julinho.
Julinho, they are playing here.
Yes, they are playing here, but remember after the game they have to travel back to Rundu.
Oh yes,
The
that's
same
what you mean.
with the same with Jam Brazilians. That's why they are playing in the morning 11.
Okay.
But they have more time to rest. The Julinho Sporting. And Civics already finished their game 7.
Yes, here we go again, and it's an attempt by Julinho Sporting trying to get a second goal, a goal that might help them to at least console them, but they're attempting, and here we go again. Young Brazilians are putting some pressure, but it's been saved by the goalkeeper. And there's a kick, and here we go again. It is number 3 for Julinho, and it's a ball that is out, so it will be YP that will be throwing in. A throw in for YP, number 5, Mr. Thomas. And certainly trying to see whether he can try and throw in a long ball. But seems like it's another throw in. And this time around for Julinho Sporting. Julinho Sporting trying to advance it to the front. Julinho Sporting, they are in the area, they are in the danger area, but that's a miss. And another attempt, but this time around a high ball. So that was another great chance that Julinho missed out. Oh my goodness.
Vincent, yes.
Yes, the captain, Job, he unfortunately could not get it, or just to even stretch his leg to hopefully trying to see for the ball to touch to get into the net. Here we go. It is Julinho 1 and Young Brazilians 3. And here we go. Julinho putting on the pressure. These are the dying minutes of the game, of the half. And this is really crucial. All the defenders, they are moving forward. Whereas for all the defenders for Julinho Sporting, whereas all the defenders, or rather the strikers and all the players for Young Brazilians, they are now at the defense because they need to defend these 3, or will it be another goal for Julinho? We just have to wait and see. Here we go. It's 9 minutes. There seems to be an indication that there is extra time. Additional time.
Not yet.
Not yet. The 4th official not giving any indication. But here we go. We're advancing. And Julinho, they are trying their level best, trying to put pressure, but it's kicked out by Young Brazilians. Anywhere else outside of our area will do. So it's extra minutes been added on.
3 additional minutes.
3 additional minutes that are added on. So let's see what can Julinho Sporting do. It's like an extra lifeline that you've been given, but there's just so much that you can do as you possibly can. So let's see what they can do. It's a free kick for Julinho.
Dexter.
They're trying it, unfortunately. It just missed, and so it's at the back. So all the players, the Julinho players, are going back to their defense and just to try and defend it and then to counter. So here we go again. Young Brazilians keeping it cool. Good passes among the players. Again, it's number 2 having.
Martinez.
Yes. Oh, that's another player down, rolling, and remaining on the ground. It's number 14 for Young
Wayne
Brazilians.
Esterese.
Wayne.
One of the first goal scorer.
Yes. And since he's outside, he might receive treatment outside, but he's he's removing his protective gear, and also his socks. Oh no, he's just fixing it. So he's back on play. And here we go. It's another throw-in, this time around for Julinho. Julinho, a long one, all the players are forward. And Julinho has it. Oops, and then YP doing the very best they can at this given time and circumstances. Played out.
Yes, the 3 minutes is good for the team that leads, and very long for the team that has to, score. So
Here we go.
they have to protect that lead of 3-1.
All the long goals, so... Yep.
You just have to clear now.
Certainly. And here we go again. And Julinho taking the throw in.
They are taking their time.
Certainly. But Julinho cannot afford to take their time. Oh, it's YP. It's a throw in, and YP trying to advance it. You see, it's now long balls. And long balls trying to just fit the time and the convenience. And it's a corner.
It must be a corner. The last of the game.
Yeah, this might be the very last corner for the game. And it's Julinho. And all the players, all the bodies are at the goal kick. Tries it up. Excellent save by the goalkeeper. That's for YP. And he did an excellent save for his team. So it's a throw-in, and it's a throw-in for Julinho, or rather YP. And there it goes. Now very soon, anytime soon, we should be expecting the whistle to be blown. And there we go. It's the final whistle. So it is the final score.
Young Brazilians 3, Julinho Sporting 1. Tomorrow morning, the first game at Sam Nujoma Stadium will be Julinho Sporting versus Civics at 8 o'clock.
And looking at the results, Tura Magic 1, Mighty Gunners 0.
Tigers 3, 11 Arrows 0.
Orlando Pirates 3 and Citizens 0.
Civics 1, Blue Waters 0.
Young Africans 1-0 against Black Africa. And then this final game, it's 3-1. Young Brazilians 3 and Julinho Sporting 1. So most of the scores, it's 1-0 either or 3, the highest scores so far.
3 was the lucky number today, but also let's remind our customers.
Yes. So now we are now standing by to move to the pitch sides, whereby the colleagues will be having an interview. We see Jesse with the coach of Julinho Sporting, and he will be talking to the coaches as well. So with that, we have also come to the end from our end. From me, Andre Garizep.
Julian Garizep, good night.
It's over to Jesse.
Well. Not such a good end to the game. You're definitely losing the match 3-1 to Young Brazilians. Coach, just in short brief, as we can see the weather, what do you think of the match and what's the plan for tomorrow?
Well, gents, first, number one, I have to say that 2 of our players, the cards were sent. They weren't ready to play. They didn't allow us to play 2 of our key players, so it makes a difference. But besides that, it was a good game. We got a lot of new players, a lot of youngsters. I think they did well, and I think from here we'll build from here.
All right. Good luck to tomorrow's match as well, Coach.
Thank you very much.
For today's one.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. We're just waiting for coach of Young Brazilians. That's Tola. Coach. Just in brief, can you take this, please? Well, I can see you are smiling all the way from that side. It's a victory, first game of the season, the transitional season, 3-1 winners coming all the way from Karasburg to collect the 3 points. You still have to play tomorrow, but what did you make of this game today?
That game was very nice for us, and we was well prepared for this game, and we are just make sure that every game we must play from this side from today until tomorrow. We make sure that we must win every game, because last season we didn't win any game in Windhoek, but from this season we start. We tell my boys and everything that we start from now, And every game from now, we must win it.
Okay, thank you so much, coach, and congratulations.
I say tomorrow's Pirates, boss.
Tomorrow is Pirates,
Yeah,
so
tomorrow is Pirates.
yeah, good luck as well.
All right.
Well, that was it. What a game it was indeed. Full of end-to-end action. Well, catch us again tomorrow morning live. That will be at 8 o'clock for another action-packed live matches that will continue throughout the day. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraiza. Ciao.
Namibia, land of the brave, finding strength in challenging times, united for independence, united for freedom, united for a better Namibia. Together we have grown to become a democratic nation, resilient and resourceful, Namibians helping Namibians. During a global pandemic, we are put to the test, but Namibians prevail in unity and compassion to take care of our health, the health of the nation, for continued independence, continued freedom, continued democracy. The struggle is not over, but Namibians get stronger. The power of solidarity running in our veins. To be Namibian means to remain positive, to remain hopeful, to remain the land of the brave.